www.besthumidifierhub.com. How to use humidifier and maintenance everything from today. There is no question that boggles most first-time purchasers of humidifiers that the question on how to use humidifier. Most of these first-time buyers are excited to have acquired these important gadgets with the hope that the gadgets would better their lives, especially during seasons of low humidity. However, this excitement is often short-lived because the new owners of these humidifiers often have the question of how to use humidifier pending unanswered. It is of utmost importance for you as a new owner of a humidifier to get to learn how to use humidifier. In a bid to learn how to use humidifier, you will need to understand that there are different types of humidifiers in the market, and as thus, you will need to learn the working mechanism of the type of humidifier you own. Quick navigation. First question: what is a humidifier? Simply put, a humidifier is a gadget that is used to improve the moisture content of air in an enclosed building. Humidifiers can be used both in a domestic and commercial setting. Additionally, some humidifiers are used to increase the moisture content in one room, while others can be used to increase the moisture content of an entire building. It is commonplace to find big buildings such as churches, mosques, supermarkets, shopping malls, lecture halls serviced by humidifiers. Regardless of the size of the building being serviced by a humidifier, the question on how to use humidifier remains to be the most important question that must first be addressed before one can get value from his or her humidifier. Why must you understand how to use the humidifier? Well, it is common knowledge that you cannot drive a car without first having some basic knowledge on how to drive a car. Granted, this is the same case for humidifiers. You cannot operate one effectively until such a time you will have learned how to use. Further, chances of misuse and abuse are always high in instances where one has a gadget but is not conversant with how best to operate it. Therefore, in order for you to avoid misuse and abuse, and also for you to derive the most value from your purchase, you must ensure that you fully understand how to use the humidifier. What are some uses of a humidifier? In your bid to understand exactly how to use the humidifier, you will need to at the very least understand the various uses of a humidifier. Humidity is used as a natural moisturizing agent that can help in relieving dryness. For this purpose, humidifiers are often used for relieving conditions such as dry skin, dry throat, sinus congestion, nose irritation, irritated vocal cords, bloody nose, cracked lips, dry cough. What are some types of humidifiers available in the markets? When planning to buy a humidifier, you will need to understand the different types of humidifiers that are available in the market. Your knowledge of the various types of humidifiers available in the market will not only aid you in making an informed decision while buying a humidifier, but also help in determining what you need to learn when trying to look at how to use humidifier. It is also worth noting that the type of humidifier you will settle on will depend on a number of factors, which include your budget, preference, and the size of the target area you plan to add moisture to. Below is a brief description of the common types of humidifiers available in the market. Central humidifiers. Central humidifiers are normally built into a home's heating or air conditioning unit. These are considered to be the most expensive types of humidifiers. However, they are the best choice if you are looking to add humidity to the whole house. This humidifier is much better than traditional humidifiers because it does not emit steam like the traditional humidifiers. The central humidifier is not prone to burning up because of the very fact that it does not emit steam. Evaporators. As the name suggests, evaporators work by blowing air through moistened filters. In this humidifier, fans are used to power the unit and expel the humidity from the filters into the air. Evaporators are relatively cheaper than central humidifiers. However, The downside with this type of humidifiers is that they only work in one room at a time, and as thus they are not ideal for humidifying a whole building. Another downside is that these humidifiers can easily expel too much moisture into the air, causing problems to people suffering from respiratory disorders such as asthma because of the high chances of mold growth. Impeller humidifiers. Impeller humidifiers are an ideal choice for people on a tight budget. These humidifiers work with the help of rotating discs which rotate at high speeds. They are considered to be among the most child-friendly humidifiers available in the market because they create a cool mist in the air and do not carry any risks of burning up. Like the previous two types, impeller humidifiers also have some downsides. First, they only work in a single room at a time. Second, it can be problematic for persons suffering from asthma because of the high chances of mold growth. Steam vaporizers. When trying to learn how to use a humidifier, perhaps steam vaporizers would be the easiest for you to learn. This is true because of the fact that these humidifiers are very easy to use. Steam humidifiers are powered by electricity and they work by heating water then cooling it before expelling it to the air. They are a favorite pick among most first-time users of humidifiers because they are highly portable and most affordable among the various types. However, its downsides include the fact that they are highly susceptible to burns and as thus they are considered not to be child-friendly. Ultrasonic humidifiers. Ultrasonic humidifiers use vibrations to release moisture of cool or warm air into a closed space. Since these have both warm and cool mist versions, they are an ideal choice especially for homes with children. It might be important for you to consider the size of the room to get a humidifier that will be fit both for the room volume and the intended use of the humidifier. Are all humidifiers of the same size? Well, the answer to that question is an emphatic no. Based on their sizes, humidifiers can be classified as either being a portable unit or a console. Console units are designed to add moisture to your entire house. They are normally very large and as thus, they are wheeled to allow their users the convenience of moving them around with some ease. Portable humidifiers are the smallest humidifiers and are best for those hoping to have a humidifier while traveling. Where can you learn how to use the humidifier? But, you can still learn how to use humidifier by going through the manual that accompanied the manual on first purchase. Reading through the manual is one of the surest ways through which you will get to learn how to use a humidifier. Owing to the fact that different humidifiers have different recommended settings, you will need to ensure that you only use the settings that have been recommended for the type of humidifier you are using. The manual can help in case you need to assemble the humidifier by yourself. Some step on how to use humidifier. Make sure that the reservoir is clean. There are chances that when you first buy a humidifier, it might come with some residue lodged in the reservoir. Whether you can see the residue with your naked eyes or not, you are advised to clean the reservoir with clean water and soap just to be on the safe side. You need to understand that there are high risks of inhaling toxic gases with the moist air. Therefore, instead of gambling with your health, why don't you play it safe by ensuring that the humidifier is clean and free from all residue. For watching video.